Brother West coming to you again, and I want to talk to the people. I want to talk to the individuals who have a problem with their tongue. You have a problem with not saying certain things. It's almost like what you feel inside, whatever you feel inside, it's going to come out. And the thing about it, there's no filter. There's no filter, there's no filter, there's no filter. And it's interesting because there's some of you think that the devil is blocking your blessing. You think that your neighbor, you think that your brother, some of you might even think that your spouse is blocking your blessing. But none of them ain't blocking it. The thing that's blocking your blessing is your mouth, that tongue. And it clears it out, it bears it out in the book of James. In the book of James, the 3rd chapter, and I believe it is the 3rd verse. And the Bible says that the tongue, now listen to this, James said that the tongue can no man tame. Now the Bible says that the tongue can no man tame. And not only that, the Bible says that it's a unruly evil. The tongue is a unruly evil and full of deadly poison. Now, this is what the Bible says about our tongue. And see, because the Bible also says that there's life and death in our tongue, in our mouth. Because in that same tongue, that we speak life, we speak blessings, and we speak curses. And so that's why I said, and that I noticed and I discovered that oftentimes we block our own blessings because of our own mouth. Because a lot of times we identify with our mouth on how we feel. If we feel bad, then we'll talk bad. If we feel broke, we'll talk broke. If we feel defeated, we'll talk defeated. And we're not really thinking about and understanding that words are seed. The Bible says it. See, because our tongue will set the course of nature. Things we speak, we proceed out. See, that's why the Bible said, if you decree a thing, if you decree a thing, God's going to hasten to perform it. Call those things that be not as though they were, because there's creation. God has given us authority and creation in our mouth. If that's not so, what happened when God created in the beginning, after God had created man and he had created all the fowls of the air? The Bible said that God took all the fowls of the air and everything in the sea and everything and brought everything to Adam to see what he called it. And so God is looking at your mouth. And based on what man called each creature, God said it would be so. So if you identify with pain, if you identify with being defeated and broke and down and hurt and all of that, you're going to become that. Because even the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You become what you think. If you think a certain way, if you think that you're cursed, then you are that. That's your lot. Based on your mouth. Based on what's coming out your mouth. It's your words. And see, the thing about it, God doesn't judge us based on how people treat us. No, he don't. He don't judge us how people treat us and what people, oh, that the devil and God gonna get them and all that. They did it to Jesus. They persecuted Jesus. They talked about Jesus. So what makes you special? You need to take a bow when somebody's talking about you, especially if you're doing it for Christ's sake, because you're in the book. Because the Bible says, as Christ suffered in the world, so will we. And so it's called the fellowship of the suffering. So every time you suffer for Christ's sake, you know what's happening? You're fellowshipping with him. You're getting closer to him. No pain, no gain. Even Jesus said, if you want to come to me, if you want to follow me, you got to give me something. You got to deny your flesh and take up your cross and follow me. So in other words, you're going to sacrifice. You got to give up something. You got to give up something. And so some people want to give people gifts. They want to give people stuff, but they want to give them the best. They want to give them the stuff they don't even want. Now, God don't want that, what the stuff you don't want. God want the stuff that you value high in your life, that you take most value in. That's what God wants. God wants you to sacrifice your time. That television, whatever it is, chocolate, sweet, whatever it is that's you're addicted to. God wants you to give him your addiction. Whatever that addiction is, the thing that you feel like you're powerless, you feel like you're defeated from, you can't defeat. When it talks to you, you always got to listen. When it whispers sweet nothings to you, you always got to obey, whatever it is. Late at night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever your proclivity may be, or whatever your issue. Or it may not be an issue, it might be something that you like, something you enjoy. But whatever it is that's causing you to stop you from really focusing on who God is in your life, then stop it. And so those are my words, and so be encouraged. God bless you.